seat, you might close the eyes, or your gaze might be gently in front of you. Palms could be face up in the lap, index finger and thumb coming to touch. Or you might place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Taking a deep inhale, reaching tall through the crown of the head, elongating the spine. Exhale out the mouth, sigh, rooting down through the sit bones. Another deep inhale, expanding the side ribs and the lungs. Exhale, sigh out through the mouth. And taking a few breaths to center and ground yourself. Coming out of the mind space and into your body. Asking yourself, how am I feeling right now? And maybe finding an intention you'd like to set for your practice. We'll gather the hands at heart center in Namaskar Mudra, opening our practice with 3 Oms. Inhale to prepare. Namaste. Welcome. Again, my name is Amanda, and just a reminder for your practice today, honoring your body. If there's any movement today that doesn't feel good for you, you can always find a different pose that feels better for you and your body. Let's start by taking the strap, or if you have like a scarf or something, bringing the hands out wide. As you inhale, reach the hands up to the sky. And as you exhale, allow the shoulders to rinse out behind you. Inhale, lengthening up. Gentle micro bend of the elbows. Exhale, coming forward. Continue making these half circles up and half circles back. Opening through the front of the chest and shoulders. Relaxing the jaw and neck muscles. And this time, inhale coming up. Exhale, start to slowly go behind and then find that spot, wherever that spot is where you feel a deep opening, and just stay there for 3 breaths. Allowing the exhale to wash any tension away. Inhale, arms reach back up. And exhale, hands come forward. You might place the strap over to the side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, C curve to the right, opening through the left side ribs. Taking a deep breath in. And exhale, rooting down through both sit bones. Inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale, C curve to the second side. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, twisting to the right. Left hand comes to the outside of the right knee as you look behind you over your right shoulder. Lifting tall through the spine and crown as you inhale. Finding a deeper twist as you exhale. Inhale, arms reach up to center. And exhale, twist to the left, second side. Inhale, arms reach up to center. Exhale, lowering the left hand. Give yourself a pat on the back with the right hand. And you might like to have your strap here. If you can't reach both hands together, you can always take the strap in the right hand and then reaching the left hand up behind you. You might be able to interlace the fingers together, or you can just take the strap into both hands. As you inhale, lift tall through the spine, opening the chest forward, pressing the back of the head into the forearm. Exhale, hands come down beside you. Inhale, roll the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, shoulders roll down the back. Twice more. Inhale, rolling up. Exhale, down. And inhale, left arm comes up to give yourself a pat on the back. Right arm comes up behind you to find cow face arms on the second side. Shining the heart forward. And exhale, releasing the hands down to the sides. 3 more shoulder rolls. Inhale, lifting. This time coming forward. And we'll make our way into child's pose. Big toes together, knees out wide. If you like to have a cushion or a blanket underneath the knees for extra support. Breathing into the lower back. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. One more deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale forward into tabletop. Bringing the knees together. Come to stand on the knees as you inhale. Reach the arms up tall. Gentle back bend as you hug the navel towards the spine. Exhale, hinging from the hips. Bend forward, bringing one cheek down to the mat as the hands come to the lower back behind you. Inhale, lift, arms reach up. Gentle back bend. Exhale, lower, opposite cheek comes down to the mat. Inhale, lift. Gentle back bend. And exhale, lowering, engaging through the abdomen. Continue twice more on each side. And when you are complete, we'll meet in tabletop. From tabletop, we'll bring the knees underneath the hips, hip distance apart. As you exhale, lower the chest and chin, elbows hug towards the ribs, chaturanga, coming down onto the belly. Bringing the hands beside the shoulders for cobra. Inhale, lift the chest and chin up off the mat. You might also walk the hands out to the sides, tenting the fingertips, pressing down the tops of the feet and engaging through the glutes and thighs. Exhale, releasing the forehead down to the mat. Inhale to lift. And exhale, lower. Continue with your own breath 4 more times. And when you are complete, releasing one cheek down to the mat, creating a pillow with the backs of your hands, gently rocking the hips from side to side. Creating a pillow with the back of the hands. There you go. And creating a T shape with the arms. Arms come out to the sides, making a right angle with the body. Now looking towards your right hand, bring your right hand back to the shoulder, bending the right knee and pressing the torso up off the mat to stretch the front of the left arm. The right leg or the right foot might come behind the left leg. And if you're feeling really stable and supported, you might open the right arm up to the sky and back behind you, circling the hand behind the back, massaging the shoulder blades. Head is relaxed on the mat. Relaxing the jaw and eyebrows, face muscles. And exhale, bringing the hand back down beside the shoulder, coming to lie down on the belly. Bringing both hands out to the side and then finding the second side. Left hand comes beside the shoulder, bending the left knee, rolling up and opening through the right front of the shoulder. If you feel really supported here, you might open the left arm up behind you, circling out the arm and shoulder. Exhale, lowering the left hand down beside you. Finding Cobra Pose one more time. Or if you like, upward facing dog, whatever your preference is. And we'll hold for 5 breaths. Exhaling, bringing the opposite cheek down to the mat, bending the knees, bringing the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling as you windshield wiper the feet from side to side. Exhaling, pressing through the hands next to the side ribs, up and back into child's pose. Big toes together, knees out wide. Or you might like to have the knees together to stretch the lower back. Whatever your body needs right now. Inhale, downward facing dog. Tucking the toes under, lifting the hips and heels. Pedaling out the feet, bending alternate knees. Allow the head to be completely weightless, relaxing the neck muscles. You might circle the head yes, nod the head no. Inhale, lift the right leg, bend the knee and spin the hip open. Keeping equal weight through both hands. You might circle out the knee to massage the ball and socket of the hip joint. And reverse your rotation. Exhale, step the right foot forward, low lunge at the front of the mat. Left knee might come down to the mat, or for more strength, you can keep the left knee lifted. And we'll inhale, lengthen the front leg as you rock the hips back. Exhale, bending the knee, coming forward. Continue with your own breath. Exploring these spaces, whatever feels best for you. Inhale, bending the front knee. Arms come up, bringing the torso tall. Head comes up toward the sky. Exhale, hands come behind you, interlacing the fingers. Reach the hands back down the leg as the heart and chest opens. Hugging the navel towards the spine as the ribs knit in. Right hip is activated back as the left hip strengthens forward. Inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. Exhale, twisting to the right, opening the hands out wide, twisting towards the bent knee. And exhale, hands windmill down to frame the front foot, stepping back into plank. Hugging the navel towards the spine, holding plank for 3 breaths. You can keep the knees lifted, or if you need more support, you can always bring the knees down. And inhale, finding upward facing dog as the tops of the feet come down on the mat, hips lower, legs are lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in and sighing out through the mouth. We'll do 3 rounds of lion's breath on the exhale, sticking out the tongue, eyes open wide. Inhale to prepare. Inhale, happy lion. Last round, inhale, brave lion. Inhale, left leg lifts, bending the knee, spin the hip open, circling out the knee to massage the ball and socket joint of the hip. Reversing your rotation. Exhale, stepping the left leg forward, low lunge. Finding your ground, centering yourself. And then inhale, arms reach up. Oh, sorry, I missed a point. We're gonna exhale, arms come down to frame the front leg. As you inhale, lengthening the left leg, and as you exhale, bending the knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bend. And exhale, bending the front knee. Inhale, reaching the arms up, finding your high lunge. I mean it this time. Exhale, hands come behind you, interlacing the non-habitual way as you shine the heart forward. Scissoring the hips towards one another. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, twist to the left, arms open out wide. Exhale, hands windmill down to frame the front foot. Stepping back into plank. We'll hold for 3 breaths. If you need more challenge, you might dip one knee down on the inhale and dip the alternate knee down on the exhale. And when you're ready, finding cobra or up dog, whatever your body needs. Exhale, down dog. Walking the feet forward to the front of the mat, find a forward fold. Hands can take shins, ankles, or feet, or you might take opposite elbows and ragdoll. Maybe gently rocking from side to side. Inhale the halfway lift, interlacing the fingers behind the back. Exhale, forward fold, shoulders rinse out overhead. Exhale, release, and the hands to the tops of the knees. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, sitting the hips back, finding chair. Hands might stay on the tops of the knees for more support, or come into prayer at heart center, or maybe they reach forward if you want more of a challenge. For tight shoulders, you might cactus the hands out to the sides. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, gentle back bend as you lengthen the legs. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Take a deep breath in. And sigh out through the mouth. One more deep breath in. And sigh out the mouth. Finding a drishti or focal point. Tree pose. Hands might come to the hips and Namaskar Mudra, or you might float the hands, bringing the weight into the left foot as the right knee bends out to the side. You might stay on the ball of the foot or bring the foot to the inside of the calf or thigh. Activating the left glutes and thigh. If you need more challenge, you can bring the drishti or gaze up to the ceiling. And exhale, float the foot and hands to the side, preparing for tree pose, second side. Finding your focal point, weight comes into the right foot as the left knee opens out to the side. Tree pose, second side. exhale, hands and foot float down to the mat. Eagle pose. Hands might come to the hips, or we can just start with the hands in prayer. Weight comes into the left foot. As you inhale, lift the right knee, crossing the right thigh over the left. The ankle might come to the side of the calf, or you might be able to bind the foot behind the calf. Keeping your focal point and your balance, your hips are sitting back, bending both the knees as you would in chair. If you're feeling really strong and stable, inhale, reach the arms out to the sides. Exhale, right arm under, left arm over as the arms cross in front. You might bring the hands to the tops of the shoulders, or you might connect the backs of the hands or the palms together in front of you as the elbows lift up and the palms fall away from the head. Inhale, arms float out to the side, lifting the right knee, and exhale, floating down to the mat. You might like to give your hips a little shake from side to side. Eagle pose, second side. Inhale, lifting the left knee, crossing the thigh over, finding whichever foot variation you had on the first side. If you're feeling really strong and stable here, inhale, arms reach out to the sides. Exhale, left arm under, right arm over. Elbows lift up as the hands fall away from the face. Inhale, arms float out to the sides, left knee lifts. Exhale, floating down to the mat. Giving those hips a shake from side to side. Coming to the long edge of your mat. And heel toe your feet out about one leg distance apart, goddess pose. Hands come to the hips, opening the toes towards the corner of the mat. Exhale, bending the knees, lowering the hips down, pressing the knees to the pinky side edge of the foot. Hands can stay on the hips for more stability. Or you might inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms out beside you. Inhale to lift. And exhale, cactus. Do 3 rounds of Kali breath. She is the fierce goddess of Shakti energy, power. She rips things down and starts all over again. And it's just like the lion's breath. So on the inhale, raising the arms up. Exhale, sticking the tongue out, eyes open wide. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. And inhale, star pose, legs lengthen, arms reach out to the sides, bringing the feet parallel to one another. Exhale, hands come down to the hips as you gently bend the knees, finding your way into a wide-legged forward fold. Hands can come underneath the shoulders, or you might walk the hands in between the legs, finding whatever variation of this pose fits you best right here, right now. Okay. Walking the hands over to the right leg, opening up through the left side of the body. Hands walk back to center and then over to the opposite leg. Inhale, coming back to center, placing both hands underneath the shoulders, creating a flat back. As you inhale, lift the right arm up to the sky, finding a gentle twisting open. Exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, left arm reaches up, twisting open. Exhale, center. Twice more on each side with your own breath. Keeping the hips level and square to the mat. Twisting from the navel center. And when you are complete, bringing the hands back to the hips, exhaling, bending the knees. Inhale, raising the torso up, coming back to stand, heel toe the feet together. Making your way to the front of the mat. As you inhale, reach the hands up to the sky, coming up onto the tippy toes. Balancing on the tippy toes. And exhale, bringing the hands down to the heart center, staying on the tippy toes, bending the knees, coming down to a low squat. As the knees come forward, sitting back on the heels. If you need more support while you're here, you might bring the hands out to the sides on the ground, or you can keep the hands at heart center. Exhale, hands come down in front of you as you come down onto the knees, bringing the big toes together, knees out wide. We're gonna sit back on the heels. Hands come behind you, fingertips pointing away. And as you inhale, lift the chest up. For a tender neck, you can keep the chin tucked towards the chest. Otherwise, you can allow the head to relax backwards. Finding a gentle back bend. Exhale, chest comes back down as the hands walk forward, bringing the knees together, camel pose. Hands come to the low back as you, if you have a block, you might like to place the block in between your thighs, activating the thighs and glutes. Inhale, lift the chest and chin up towards the sky, and exhale, gently leaning back. You might be able to bring the hands back towards the heels. Inhale, lifting the chest and chin forward. Exhale, finding child's pose. Keeping the knees together if that feels all right for your body. Inhale, coming back up to sit. Butterfly pose, soles of the feet together, knees open out to the sides. Hands can take the shins, ankles, or feet. As you inhale, cow, chin lifts, chest opens forward, gentle back bend. Exhale, cat, chin to chest, round the back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 3 more times with your own breath. And when you are complete, hinging forward from the hips, releasing the body forward over the feet. The elbows might press through the insides of the knees, or you might reach the hands forward. Inhale, walking the hands back towards the body, lengthening the legs in front of you for staff pose. Feet are flexed, engaging through the thighs. Inhale, sitting up tall through the spine, reaching the chest up. Exhale, walk the hands forward as you hinge. For tender low back or hamstrings, keeping the back flat. Otherwise, you can round the back, drawing the forehead towards the knees. Relaxing the neck, relaxing the jaw. Inhale, walking the hands back towards the tops of the thighs, and then bending the knees, making your way onto the back. Hugging the knees into the belly as you gently rock from side to side. The head might look in the opposite direction as the knees. And making a T shape with the arms, bringing the hands out to the sides. Feet come forward so the legs are in a right angle, and then lower the knees over to the right, finding a gentle supine twist. If you have a different version of this twist, you are welcome to take it. The right hand might come to the outside of the left knee as you look over the left shoulder. Inhale, coming back to center as the knees lift up. Exhale, coming over to the left side, second side. Inhaling, coming back to center. Dropping the feet down towards the sit bones. Palms come face down next to the hips for bridge pose, or if you prefer full wheel, you can take that here. As you exhale, hugging the navel towards the spine. Inhale, rolling the hips up, engaging through the glutes and backs of the thighs. You might interlace the fingers behind you as you roll from one shoulder to another, bringing the spine up off of the mat. Exhale, hands release out to the sides as you gently roll down, bringing the feet out wide, windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And finding any last symmetrical pose that feels good for you and your body. That might be bringing the legs up for an inversion or happy baby pose. You might like to bring the soles of the feet together, the knees out wide for a reclined butterfly pose or plow. Whatever your body needs before going into rest. And when you're ready, finding your way to corpse pose, shavasana, or maybe you prefer to have legs up the wall, any restorative pose that works well for you. Closing the eyes, bringing the awareness into the breath, into the belly. Allow the breath to wash over any tension that remains, releasing it into the earth. Gently waking up the body. Maybe wiggling the fingers and toes. Maybe nodding the head from side to side. Inhaling, reach your right arm up overhead, bending the knees, coming to lie on the right side in a fetal position. And slowly, with helping hands, making your way to a comfortable sitting position. You might have the eyes closed or gently looking in front of you. Maybe one hand comes onto the belly, one hand comes onto the heart, or maybe the palms are face up, index finger and thumb coming to touch. Taking a deep breath in and sigh out through the mouth. One more deep breath in and sigh out through the mouth. Coming back to your intention you set at the beginning of practice and honoring that intention. May you honor it through the rest of your day, through the rest of your week. Offering gratitude to your body as it has supported you throughout your practice, throughout your lifetime. We'll close our practice with 3 Oms, gathering the hands at heart center and Namaskar Mudra. Inhale to prepare. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the practice. Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.